Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, those whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes, and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the ninth inning, there ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night, got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm scream, okay, this a dream. And I pray as a team, one day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. They can find me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe they're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it all. You got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it all. Need a handout, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.
Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle. To the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion. So now I'm gonna pop, causing all this commotion.
Yeah, sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, ready to go, man, lock and load. That's right, I swear to God that I could drop it, bro. Yeah, I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable.
Yeah, let's go. I don't care what they all say. That's right. I'ma do this thing my way. Let's go. Been grinding hard on it all day. Okay. We work hard, then we all play. Yeah. I'm addicted to the grind, man. That's right. So I refuse to waste time, man. Yeah. One day it all will be fine, man. Let's go. Gotta commit to the climb. You know we're back with the Guinness, setting records every minute, every track. In addition to the fact that we're winning, still we lack something's missing. Need a track that is hitting, making racks, making millions. I don't waste time, no, I make time. All these people want.
Good evening, everyone. This is Rolling Swarm, and welcome to the start of the Professionals Tournament Twister 2019 here on channel. We decline all platoon requests, but we accept all friend requests as they're coming in. Welcome. I hope the mic's good. Let me know in the chat if there's any issues with the sound. As always, I can't really check on it midstream, but I think we're good. We were good on Asia. So, quick points of order. First things first. You're here. If you're here for the containers, if you're watching this on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, you're doing it all wrong. If you're here for the containers, what you need to do is hop on over to www.whatblitz.eu/en/tournaments. Or just basically, if you go to whatblitz.eu and you have half a brain, you should be able to find yourself. Well, I mean, if you go to the EU page, you'll land here. There you go. You click on tournaments like this. You click on the Twister Professionals tournament like so. You make sure that you're logged in, like Rolling Swarm is up here. You see I'm logged in. And just a quick point. You can only earn containers from this stream. It's an EU server stream for an EU account. So if you're here with your North American server account, no containers for you, unfortunately, until the North American server streams later on. Get yourself on the portal, and you can see that's the link. We're live now. It says we're live, and you get the reward for watching. I think I can be corrected if I'm wrong. You get a container for every 30 minutes of video watched live. If you pause it or the tab goes inactive, the timer stops. Pause it until you resume the video. So, I've explained it. I hope it makes sense. It's how Wargaming have decided to do it. So, that's how it's going to be done. If, of course, you want to enjoy the luxuries of our live chat, and it is a very fun place to be, and I will be keeping an eye on the chat during the stream. You can, of course, open two windows, ideally two screens or split screen, however you want to do it. Have the chat on one and the container earning on the other, and you'll be living your very, very best life. Let's see, I think we're okay. I think the music's potentially too loud, but I'm not sure. I'll wait for someone to say rolling it's too damn loud. But this is where you need to be, effectively. But this is where we are right now. We're here in my garage on the EU server. All the good stuff, including my T110E5, the American Heavy Tier 10 tank, recipient of some lovely buffs. Not least of all, reactive armor. Costs 8,400 credits. But minus 20% damage to any shell, and of course I've got the consumable duration extender on, so it lasts like 20 seconds. That's pretty good, and actually I've stopped using adrenaline. If I have the choice between this and adrenaline, I would take this on the basis that adrenaline affects your shots. And you could receive more incoming fire than damage that you output. Also, of course, the damage you're outputting, you might miss a shot, you might not. It's more variance prone. This one, if you're going to take a hit, you're going to take a hit. And any damage coming in, if it gets through your armor, will have a 20% decrease in the numbers chopped off the top of your hit point pool. And of course, the speed boost as well. So, the T110E5... I've been really enjoying driving this. Really. Oh, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Now, we've got about 5 minutes before the invites come through. I've explained the containers. If you're watching this and you're wondering about the rewards, you're on your own. No, you're not. We're here for you. The links will be posted in chat by the moderators, Canada. Hamish the Ham's doing a good job as well. Maddox is here. Feast putting in a great showing. The Aegis, we covered Feast on the Aegis server there, day one of the... Actually, you know, it's just a touch too loud. I think that was good. Yeah, Feast doing a really good day one. This evening we're following Carnage. That's the Karnak clan. Let's hop over here. Get a bit smaller and out of the way. Taking up too much screen real estate. This is the tournament. These teams duking it out for a chance to go and represent the European server at the offline finals in Minsk. Big money on the table as well over there. Prize pool of $100,000 US. Can you believe it? Top team walks away with $50,000 US in the pocket. That's nice. That's nice. That's better than credits and free XP, let me tell you. Well, Karnak, the team we're following, the only team on the EU server that said, "Whoa, a 10-player roster, thank you, but no thank you. We've got our 9, we're okay. It doesn't matter that it's 7 evenings over 8 days. We will. We don't need the 10th man. We're good with our 9. And this is the Karnak roster that we're going to be following this evening. Object 3, the Blue Steel General, the F, Edgar, Blackstar, Radikos, Dakudas, and Honor Lu. The average team win rate is 72.69%. Absolutely monstrous. Now this evening, we're going to be watching them play FBI. FBI open up. And it's a best of 7, so it's quite a deep map pool. Rockfield, Desert Sands, Middleburg. Swapping the spawns on all with the tiebreaker on Mayan Ruins. That's quite a nice tiebreaker map, to be fair. And then after that, those games will start at 8 PM Central European Summertime. After that, we're then going to go see Karnak versus Navon. Now, Navon, it's a bit of the First Alliance team. And that will be at 9 PM Central European Summertime. So if Karnak and FBI, if they have a pretty short series, if one team goes 4-0, 4-1, we'll have some time for replays and whatnot in between. So, Carnage versus Navon, that'll be on Fortress Fair, Oasis Palms, Black Goldville, Winter Malanovka. Winter Malanovka, maybe not the best. Not the best tiebreaker map, but it's okay. Now, FBI and Navon. Let's take it back just a little bit. I would like to start off by saying I know that we all had our doubts about the Ascent tournament format. It was quite lengthy. The ticketing system was a bit strange. It was very demanding. Lots of people aren't happy about the 1 team per clan getting a shot at the professionals tournament thing. There are some hang-ups, and I'll give you that. That's fair. However, I will say, without reservation, that we have got the strongest top 8 that we've ever seen on the EU server, and indeed, it's mind-blowing. Any one of these teams is capable of representing the EU at the offlines. It's just fantastic how far the servers come. Now, there are some teams which are seeded higher than others, some which we might expect to do slightly better. But overall, I mean, these teams are all good. FBI, Navon, Karnak's opponents this evening were the finalists of the first ticketed tournament. They didn't do too well for the rest of the ticketed tournament series. FBI just squeezing into 8th place at the end of the top 8, but it doesn't matter. They made the top 8. And it can go any way. I was looking through Karnak's matchup. I was looking through basically the whole roster, all of the matchups for all the teams, and I was thinking, oh my god, there is not a single easy game. There's not like one matchup where some teams can go, okay, we got a bit of a breather. Everyone has to be on form every single fixture in the round robin. And that's tough, because the round robin we've got today, tomorrow evening, then Tuesday, and then Thursday. And Dennis Trottier has joined the swarm. The subscription shark is a happy bunny, or a happy shark. I mean, you know. And we're in FBI versus Karnak Rockfield. And now I was having some issues with the strat sketch display on the Asia server stream. I turned everything off and on again. But it works. Yes. That's what we're looking for. Okay, Rockfield. It's so much easier to talk about the map with the map in front of you. So, it's good to see the chats alive and kicking. I hope there's lots of people watching on the portal. Happy days. Well, here we are. This is Rockfield. We've got 4 minutes to go. It is a best of 7. The first team to 4 victories takes the match. Now, I've got to remember, welcome to the swarm. And Gamer Z, I ain't gonna try and do the first name. I know my limitations. No, you've got to think, in the top 8, the round robin, unlike last Twister Professionals tournament, and even the spring season from this year, which was a double round robin, best of 5, I think. This is a single round robin in 1 week, best of 7. Every single fixture matters. These two teams aren't going to meet each other again until potentially the top 4. This could be the last time that Karnak and FBI meet in the Twister season. So every single series, every single best of 7 series is so important for the teams. There's so much riding on it. Now, as I was saying on the Asian service stream, it's worth checking out. Feast had a very good. There's actually 8 very enjoyable games on that stream. On randoms, everyone, and I don't know, maybe it's just my experience, but it seems like everybody has a penchant for going for the C flank. It is isolated from the other 2, but you do have lots of options and lots of opportunities for covering B. And actually, you can engage. There's some soft cover you can fire from. You can peek. There's really nice hull down spots. You've got a better option for controlling B from C than you do from A. However, A, you do have the high ground. You can rotate quicker back through the spawns. It's a little bit harder to fire off from the A flank. Oh, more people are joining. That's worth pointing out. Actually, this channel's growing very well this season, which is great. Obviously, it helps me petition Wargaming for the chance to go and commentate the offline finals in Minsk if more people are subscribed to the channel. We're pushing probably about 2,850 now. It would be amazing if by the end of this stream we could have 3,000 subscribers to the channel. That's a bold goal. But if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do come and join in. Also, join us on the Discord server. The link is in the video description. If you're on the portal, don't leave the portal. Stay there for the containers. Come and check out the channel afterwards, and join us on our Discord server. Link in the video description. As always, a big shout out to Nefex for the copyright-free music. It is tremendously appreciated. They are absolute heroes. And while we're on the mechanics of the stream, there is a 5-minute delay built into OBS. Just that will stop the teams from stream sniping each other. They can't steal each other's lineups or counter each other's lineups or see what the other team is doing in the middle of the battle. It's worth bearing in mind as well, if you are in the chat on my YouTube channel, if I read it, you'll see it 5 minutes later. So anyway, this map, we've seen a lot of, it tends to be, what we saw on the Asia server was a lot of the action breaking down kind of this side, A getting quick capped, maybe B getting quick capped, and the team that goes for C having to come in and try and deal with the cap pressure from the team that went down to the kind of the A flank. So I'm wondering how Karnak and FBI are going to approach this. Karnak, Carnage, FBI, the French Baguette Invasion clan. Now, as we know, the meta, well, look at this. Radikos in the T110E5, we said 6.2 changed the meta. We saw the Foch 155, the double shot Clipper TD. Huge damage output on the burst, and that's still meta. Edgar and the F in that. The FE215B still meta, the T22, the IS4, and now the T110E5. First time we're seeing this 6.3. Carnage clearly bringing this for a very specific role, splitting the distance between the FE215B's role and also trying to use those juicy consumables, the speed boost, the reactive armor. And we're going in. Karnak versus FBI, game 1, day 1, professionals tournament, European server. Here we are. It's all happening. I hope you're as excited as I am. Carnage, red team North Spawn versus FBI, blue team South Spawn. Carnage in their colors. Dakudas in the Batchat 25T. Carnage with quite a, well, we said a solid lineup. 1 medium, 1 light tank, 3 heavies, 2 TDs, good balance. FBI, blue team. Batchat, double IS4, double Foch, double FE215B, and a Batchat. So 4 heavies Interesting. And the blue steel's already taken some damage in the T-22 uncatchable. That's the red number 6. Catching some damage. FBI with B. Carnage potentially on the back foot. Batchat, speaking of back foot, Taco putting pressure on C. Dakudas potentially... No, Dakudas not putting the pressure there. FBI... Well, the Foch 155's Batchats are out of the fight. Carnage rotating up to A. Carnage with the stacked advantage. FBI with the double cap pressure, and actually FBI could be in a really good position here. Capax Infinity and the Phoenix IS-4 is on the low lane under B. Mr. Spitfire in the FE215B, and oh good lord, I can't say that name. Mr. Phil's Deg Landur? Mr. Phil's Deg. There we go. That's an appropriate truncation. 4 heavies locking down the flank for FBI. Taco spotting in the midfield. He's going to be target priority for Carnage. He's got the view range and the mobility really to... Oh, good lord, Carnage are rolling. And Mr. Taco has to bounce. He does have support from Brocky. Good shot by Taco into Blue Steel. And Edgar bleeding some shots. And it looks like the F is going to lay it. Oh, Taco jinks and dodges the shot. The F will be... Oh, he'll be feeling that one. However, C is being counterpushed. Karna with 2 battle groups going on. C countercapped and A countercapped. FBI playing too passively, having to split the distance. And Spitfire getting punished. Object 3 in the IS-4, 80% win rate player. Huge hit into Spitfire. Radikos, look at that. He's got adrenaline and reactive armor going. Object 3 wants Spitfire. Is he going to take the hit? Will he pick up the gun? Oh, look at that, Mr. Philsdeg blocking Object 3's shot. The T-110E5 is down. Now the Phoenix has gone down. Carnage have lost the top flank. However, they have taken down the Phoenix and Capax. Guns are equal. Carnage are holding on to a good hit point advantage. They've also swung the cap points. Well, the cap's back. A and B. They are losing A. FBI are playing this one really well. Carnage could be in trouble. The Blue Steel's looking quite ineffective. Mr. Nevermind has joined the swarm. The F in the Foch 155, he's got to do something. He's full health, he's got the graphite camo. Takes a hit from Philsdeg. Philsdeg wants to get safe. Oh, muscular. It's a low roll, high explosive. The F looking for Philsdeg. Carnage are on the ropes here. It's a low roll again. Actually, no, Philsdeg with the reactive armor. See that? 150 PH less taken. The F goes down, FBI. Well, FBI are very low in the hit point stakes, but their cap points are getting there. 935. It's a 3-on-1. Carnage bringing it back from the brink, and now it's Mr. Philsdeg. And Carnage just getting the best of FBI in the brawl, but FBI, oh, they didn't make it easy for them. And, oh, Steve Matthews saying hello from Texas. Hello to Texas from Malta. Many friend requests coming in. Dr. Death. That's a good name. Yeah, Carnage just ramping up the DPM and the damage inflicted there in the very last 30 seconds. They turned it on its head. And you can see how important that reactive armor is. Mr. Philsdeg, it took maybe 449. Basically, the reactive armor for a heavy tank turns a TD shot into a heavy tank shot's worth of damage. It's phenomenally good as a consumable. It's really crucial. Really, really crucial. And, oh, hello from the south of Spain. F. Javier Asensio. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at any pronunciations that aren't effectively like 100% British. It's really, we're going out on a limb. And Kasu's saying, Kasu, our Discord guru, thank you for being here, buddy. Always appreciated. Same for Kaga, Sea Dragon, Canada, even Hamish. Oh, go on then. Go on. The moderators of the channel, we really appreciate. I Really appreciate the work you do. Going back into Rockfield now, swapping the spawns. We're ready. Karnak putting in a very good showing at the end. FBI, though, had dominance in terms of cap control. They were a little bit weaker on the map control element. I think if FBI had been a bit more aggressive in the counter pushes, Carnage could have really, really messed that game up. But Carnage, with a slight change of tactic, they dropped the T110E5. We're seeing triple WZ113, double FE213B, and a mouse and an SDB. Dakudas in the SDB1. That Japanese tier 10 medium, the recipient of a really nice buff in 6.2 patch. An FBI, Batchat, E50M, double 215B. Foch is Mr. Filsteg in the T110E5 now. Muscular in a T57, that's bold. Many shades of bold. Let's go and have a look. It is Mr. Filsteg in the T110E5, Muscular in the T57. Carnage, red team south spawn this time. FBI, blue team north spawn. Taco, the Batchat. Both teams, I mean, well, FBI still seeing the Batchat, the only tier 10 light tank. So mobile, such good camo. Crucial in terms of the information or the first 30 seconds, maybe even a minute. It's all about trying to hide what you're doing. Taco getting a shot off, in trouble, needs to run. Dodges one. Gets out safe, goes to the drum reload. Well played, Taco. Karna will take the cap lead on C. Now they have to get the pressure on to defend B. I don't think FBI will have a viable shot for defending or even capping B. Dakudas, the only tank on the field. Oh no. Muscular, and this is what we're saying. This top flank here, it's difficult to engage from. This T57 will have to expose himself, not hold down quite a big target on a hill to become an effective damage dealer, and that could be really tricky. Now, T110E5 with the Inferno damage, and the STB1, it's strong hull down, the turret got a buff, but it's still quite soft. Again, Carnage bleeding hit points early on, but they do have the cap lead here by about 10 to 15 cap points. FBI have to do something to change that around. Let's see if they're taking down a gun, getting a clap stop on C. C is so far away, it's not happening. Oh ho ho! Edgar, tectonic camo in the mouse, will be getting a cap on B. Look at him moving backwards and forwards, making himself a very tricky target indeed. Now Radikos taking fire. And he's got a good angle here, but he's finding it difficult to kind of angle up, because you can see the E50M. That is actually maybe one of the strengths of the gun line that FBI have. They're wider. That top gun line is wider. You can get more angles onto the C gun line side of things. And Karna are behind now by, well, they're bringing it back. But General's really low. Karna making a counter push. They're trying to save Dakudas from Taco. They might be getting themselves into a bit of trouble though. Oh, Blue Steel. Blue Steel takes a hit. Carnage pushing in aggressively. Filsteg trying to get wide. Taco. Muscular. Muscular coming in. Big damage dealer Clipper. He's looking for the F. The F's been spotted. Muscular. He's dropped the speed burst. He's going for this. He is going to land as many hits as he can. Going for Blue Steel instead. Picks up a bounce. Will get a shot or two into the F. Oh, the F is dead! The card was marked. And now Brocky is the call. Muscular bounces Dakudas. Filsteg in the T110E5's down. Taco's low. Object 3 is looking for that. Spitfire getting a good effective block in. Spitfire with the reactive armor. Not much damage on the table. Taco looking to get a kill shot in. Won't get it. Spitfire picks up the kill on Object 3. Hit points still too close to call. 2 guns down apiece. But Muscular's gone down. Karna are looking like they're in a much better spot. The hit points are hugely in their favor. Brocky misses his shot on Dakudas. Blue Steel comes in to finish him off. If that had gone in, it could be a very different story. Taco down to a one-shot. Spitfire and Blue Steel will go toe-to-toe. General and Edgar double tap. Blue Steel going in for the ram kill. Gets it! Carnage with a solid win right there. Aggressive. Very aggressive play. Let's bring it up. Carnage with the cap on C had a slight cap point advantage. The gun line here, this is what we're talking about. Well, actually, let's just make sure that we don't miss the next one. This is something that I want to draw your attention to. This is kind of your... No, that's not very clear at all. That's not very clear at all. This is the gun line from C. You've kind of got these sort of spots to play from. That's your kind of, that's the width, the length and breadth of your gun line around C. Now, if... Well, that's nice. That's a nice color. If you look over here,
If it's a dream, then you're never really working. Another tides are turning, and as I keep on learning, I only do what's worth it. Don't waste my time cause I earned it. Never got rid of the thirst, so much it hurts. Listen to my words, everyone's the worst. That's why I'm immersed in my own universe, and I know it's a curse.
basically, you've got more. What I'm trying to show you, very poorly, I'll admit, is you've got a wider angle to engage from the A side. And what we saw with Carnage is they were really struggling around here to angle up to all of this. They were basically getting shot at from more angles than they could deal with effectively. Karnak made a great call. Now they understood that FBI were kind of doing a mini push out here. Karnak met them in the brawl, instigated the brawl mechanic, and carried it through. Now we're going on to Desert Sands. I don't even need to bring up the mini-map for this one. You should all know it by now if you are regulars on the channel. But let's just show you what's the meta on Desert Sands. That's the meta right here. Everyone goes to A, and we have a big fight in the middle on A. That's pretty much what happens on Desert Sands. However, has a team figured out a way to subvert our expectations? Have they gone and done a full D&D on us? It doesn't look like it. FBI, blue team, Northspawn, we're seeing an E50M, that's Phoenix, Spitfire in the STB. They'll play frontline, backed up by 3 FE215Bs, double Foch. Now, Taco's taken a double hit on the crossing, but Phoenix and the E50Ms quickly into A. That will give FBI the cap pressure. Oh, good lord. Taco's really out of position. Karnak doing well to find their mark. Taco reduced to 50% HP, more or less. Carnage a little bit softer in the desert. Double T125s, double FE215B, triple FE215B, sorry. Foch and STB slightly slower, only the single medium against FBI's double medium. Dakudas 8666 from Brocky, and Brocky eviscerated the guns of Carnage, finding their mark, pre-aimed on the rails. That was really nice. And Taco and Brocky are so low. Now it's really good to see. I actually like what Wargaming have done here. By buffing the T125 with these consumables, they varied the gameplay. We're seeing extra tanks coming in. Radikos, bright pink. And there is a push getting mounted. General with the support of Blue Steel and the Edgar. And look at the hit points falling off FBI. This kind of gameplay, this brawl mechanic, suits Carnage down to the ground. And we're going to see 3 reactive armors gone. Rocky's down. It's a 2-gun advantage. The F's down. Taco's down. We've got 2 mini brawls on the go. Chat Banner will be in a 3-on-1 situation. Over here, it's a 3-on-3. Dakudas could be in trouble. Gets a good ram in from Jet Banner. Jet Banner gets the tracks. Oh, can Dakudas get round? Yes, he can. Capax now. Well, Radikos. Chat Banner is not long for this world. He's down. Last man standing is Mr. Spitfire in the SDB-1. He's up against 6. Karnak looking so much more threatening and dangerous on this map. It's going to be Object 3. It is in the FE215B. What a wonderful kill shot. Oh my goodness me. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Yeah, we take the friend requests. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Karnak pre-aiming, for example, against Capax Infinity and the Foch on the rails, or Brocky, I think. Basically, Karnak punished FBI early on. They got a good hit point advantage. Let's go and ready up just so we don't miss it. And let's bring out the strat sketch. And let's just... We don't need that. We don't need that. Basically, what Karnak did, they were one medium against two, and the STB played it absolutely perfectly. He was a bit more passive, let FBI get A. He got the spots in. We think it was Mr. Taco in the FE215B. Took 2 or 3 shots early on. Of course, the Foch, as soon as he was spotted, he put in 666 into the STB. I think it was Dakudas or Radikos. It cost him about 1,400 hit points to do that. Carnage were expecting that trade and baiting him into a shot, quite likely. And level of 4-4 there is fantastic. And then Carnage, with a good hit point advantage, they kept 4 tanks here, solid on A, and they sent the T110E5 double FE215B in round the back of the plane. They got the pincer on the go. The rest is history. It was a really, really well executed push. This kind of map, this kind of gameplay, this brawl, this very aggressive, quickly up in your opponent's face, relying on mechanical skills, suits Carnage down to the ground. They're a very, very individually competently skilled group of players. These guys, the mechanical skills are phenomenal, and that brawl, the brawl suits them. The better your players are, the more you want the brawl. Brawl favors teams with a higher individual skill level. Oh, FBI are 6. FBI are 6. Someone wasn't ready. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear.
Welcome to the swarm.
they are in so much trouble. Carnage have been handed a gift. Now, at the best of times, even against a middling opponent, going 6 into 7, he is a huge handicap. Carnage, double STB, triple FE215B, a Foch T110E5, FBI 6. Who dropped? We're missing Spitfire. We're missing Spitfire. Disconnection. Not ready. Well, FBI got C pretty quickly. They committed fast. Oh my goodness me, FBI, this is not good at a professional's level. Ooh. You don't want to be a team going in with 6, and it's match point to Carnage.
Welcome to the swarm.
Landon Breck, welcome. Carnage, 1 gun advantage, 2.2k hit point advantage, just straight out of the gate. Edgar. The SDB, he will get spotted up, or Philsteg and him have been spotted. Doesn't quite connect. FBI, can they pull this off? Edgar's playing loose on this flank. FBI have just said, you know what? We can do this. We got this. And Capax Infinity takes a hit. Blue Steel bounces. General Karna, Blue Steel, they're coming in. Blue Steel, 300. Taco must be the call. Blue Steel looking pretty low. The focus fire here, not so good. FBI are not out of it yet. Blue Steel down. Still a good hit point advantage. The gun advantage has been restored. Capax on getting 1 more into the chamber. We'll be looking for Object 3. Object 3 gets 1 into him. Capax, big roll. Object 3 will go down to Chat Banner, but not before Object 3 takes down Capax. The F goes down to Brocky. It's a 4-on-4. There's only 800 hit points in it. Radikos is looking for Brocky. No, he gets 1 into Jet Banner. Oh no. Chat Banner looking for the General. Picks him up. It's a 3-on-3. Karna with a hyper-aggressive rush. I think they got a little bit complacent. Double STBs. Brocky has to get a shot in. Oh, it bounces off the front plate of Dakudas, and Radikos will have to land this one. Yeah, he does. That's key. Karna, they're not out of the woods yet. Oh, Edgar and Dakudas doing a great job. It's 1-on-3. Carnage getting a little bit sloppy there. Phil's deck. Oh, double tapped and deleted. And Everton, 1878. Haha. Well, that was, oh my goodness me, that was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. And Carnage taking that 4-0. I wonder what happened with FBI. I think we'll have to hopefully find out. I'm planning on doing a post-game interview with Carnage, not after this match, after their next fixture versus Navon. Maybe, I hope to be speaking to the Blue Steel. Maybe we will have a, maybe they'll know what happened to FBI. Certainly I am really interested to see what happened. What happened there. Going in, we've only 6 in match 1 of the professional tournament. That does not bode well for FBI. Well, let's see if any more results have come through. R2K are still playing Navon. That could be interesting, of course, to see how they do, noting that Navon are Karna's next target. Endgame, still playing Raid. FBI, we know, lost 4-0 to Karna. Win. Who are Win playing? Win are playing Loka. That'll be an interesting match. And Raid. Endgame. Okay, we knew that already. So no more results are out. Oh my goodness me! All the friend requests. Lovely. Okay, let's put on a replay. We've got so much time before the next match starts, which is good for you if you're here for the containers. If you're not here for the containers, let's see. Okay, let's find some replays.
Welcome to the swarm.
Oh, Funny Brothers has joined in. Come on, maybe we can break 3K. I think maybe we can pass 3,000 subscribers. I believe, you know, I really do.
Welcome to the swarm.
That's the spirit, Matt J. What be? Free pick replays. Ooh. Thank you, Cassir, for that. E100 on Castilla. Let's go. Let's bring this one up. Oh. Is this on the Russian server? Mercy is a Russian professional clan. It looks like the Russian server by the player names. We'll check afterwards if we can see their stats. They're on the EU server. If not, they're on the Russian server. He's got the graphite camo from Steam. Oh, K is Kami. Kazakh Kami. I see what you did there. Has joined in. Now let's see. So it's madness. It's absolute madness. It's 4 tier 10s, 3 tier 9s. I don't recognize anyone other than Mercy. Something. And oh, look at the teamwork making the dream work over here for the Greens. This feels Russian. It feels like the Russia server region. The CIS region, I should say. What a great play. This is where I would go, to be fair, in the E100. From the south spawn, there's not a lot you can do in a slow tank. my goodness me! 183 on 183 brutality. If you're in a slow heavy, this is probably the best place for you on Castilla from the south spawn. Now, is he going to load up a high explosive shell? I might go high explosive. Oh my god. Well, he's decided that he doesn't want to chance it, and I think that's a very good call indeed by something. Looking for the IS-4. Oh, good lord. Big block. Low high explosive roll. Another good block on the M103. Our man's playing really well. Gerardo Moran helping us. Oh my god, he's pushing 1820. 1,820 damage blocked already. Certainly he knows how to play the... And look at that. He can't see that. Doesn't go in. Doesn't go in through the IS-4. He was looking for the lower plate. He didn't get it. He's... Oh, the C100. He's in a good spot, but his team is not having the best time. Losing that 183 early was a bit key. Now, does he have shots? High explosive, maybe? No, not chancing it. Still 4 minutes to go. Has been spotted now. Will he try and pick up? Nice roll and gets the commander. Takes 396 from the IS-4. The C100 is playing. Something is playing quite. He's kind of engaging, threatening multiple kind of zones. He's kind of got his eye inside the city, off across here. Boom! Shuts down Monster Madrid. He's aware that there's an enemy flanking off to the right. He knows the M103's there. There's a T110E3 there. The T110E3 was the one flanking. Looking for the high explosive. 444. Really good call. Now he needs to get out of the line of sight from the T110E3. Nice blocking. More damage. Max rolling the M103. Didn't need it, but he got it. And there's still the IS-4 on that hill. He's rotated. The pressure from the T110E3 has forced him round. He's making some good decisions. Looking for the lower plate. Firing in blind. Connects. IS-4, I mean, is now kind of... I would be tempted to throw a high explosive at the IS-4 now. And Patrick Franz has joined us. Welcome, Patrick. Greens 3 on 5. 3.5 minutes to go. Oh my god, there's the T110E3. The T110E3 has played a good game. Does get a heat round in through the front. Now, bounce the IS-4. Side scraping. The IS-4 and the T110E3 have both played a good game. Beautiful shot. Shutting down the IS-4 has really opened up the door for him. The T110E3 is low. Not low enough though for his liking. Nice block and a max roll for 504 and high explosive. He's dropped the adrenaline. Does he have him pipped on the reload? He's going for a face hug. The FB215B 183 delivers a monster hit. Can he get up and round before the 183 gets reloaded? I don't know if he can. Oh, he does. Oh, look at this head on a swivel. There's the T110E4. Doesn't even need to aim. 4,600 damage. There is a full health 183 coming up that hill. This is how you play an E100. Cautiously. It is the gentleman's heavy tank. And welcome, Fact Experter. Oh, the 183 has gifted our man a free shot. Ram kill. I'd go for the ram kill. He doesn't seem to have the same idea. Welcome, Palel. Welcome. Oh. Well, good job by Cobrino in the KPF PZ. And we got some people joining. We got a mastery. Loads of friend requests coming in. Wouldn't be surprised if everything crashes. 6k damage. What a big game. And a steel wall. He blocks. so much. And Daniel Ruska's joined. Oh, we're having such a good... Well.
Welcome to the swarm.
It's gone mad! It's gone mad. We'll never be able to do anything ever again. If I open chat at this point in time.
Welcome to the swarm.
And Lucas is joined. Welcome. Oh, good lord. Should we try and scroll to the end of my friends list? And Red Baron has joined as a channel member. My finger hurts.
Welcome to the swarm.
Oh my god, we made it. How long did that take? That took a while. Welcome, Red Baron 82. There should be a notification popping up.
Welcome to the swarm.
I don't know. But welcome, Red Baron 82. Thank you for joining up as a channel member. We will be having some member-exclusive content coming.
Welcome to the swarm.
In good time, little DMG. It's gone mental. It's gone absolutely mental. We've still got half an hour before we see Carnage versus Navon. Let's see. Well, that was an
excellent choice.
Oh, there we go. Hey, Red Baron 82. Welcome on board.
Welcome to the swarm.
Let's see. Thank you for that one coming in from the... It was the Russian server region. Huge damage game. Now. Oh god, wrong button. Twister Professionals Tournament. Let's have a look at the chart. Loka beating Win 4-1. This is actually... I don't think on the Asian server we saw any results like closer than a 4-1. Even though it's a best of 7, there were no tiebreakers, not even like a 4-2. So Minsk is next, getting a pretty good beat down by Loka. R2K beating Navon 4-2. Navon, of course, being Karna's next opponent. That's a good start for R2K. They've got a lot to prove. They've had a lot of big roster changes. They've bled some talent to Karna. Actually saying that Eros, that clan dissolved. We've now basically seeing Endgame, EG, and Karna are two new Clan Wars units that are drawing on bits of R2K and Eros. So now, instead of having 2, we've got 3. I think that's nice. It's really opened up the Clan Wars scene even more on the EU server. So R2K beating Navon, Loka beating Win, Karna beating FBI. The only other result then is Endgame versus Raid. Now this is an important result because Raid, they didn't do as well as many people thought they should do in the Ascent tournaments, and there were some people, myself included, that were saying, hang on, Raid are a very scary good unit. They've just put themselves on the back burner. They're playing it slow. They're saving their strats. Welcome, Josip Petek. They're saving themselves for the Professionals tournament. Endgame, of course, having a really good series in the Ascent tournaments. Putting everything out there. What's the result? It's still going. Oh, that could be a tiebreaker. Oh my, that's exciting. Let's get stuck into another replay while we wait.
Welcome to the swarm.
Thank you for the friend requests. It is genuinely very nice to have you guys sending in their friend requests on stream. You can tell that this isn't a press account because I'm. Everybody can message me. Okay, let's go see what replays await us. Oh, a 268.
Welcome to the swarm.
A T54 on Normandy. Slow paced, you say? Let's have a look in the Good Game Club. Sarev 56. I think we're going to break that 3K, you know, guys. This is very exciting. Sea Dragon just chucking in everything.
Welcome to the swarm.
Your George Gansido R. Quota? I'm so sorry. For all of the people whose names I have horrifically butchered the pronunciations of. I am sorry. Okay, let's do this slow T-54 replay on Normandy. This is coming in from the EU server. Wonderful stuff. And, oh, Clan Turk, congratulations! Tier 9, Tier 8 game. 3 Tier 9s, 4 Tier 8s. I don't recognize anybody else, no players, no clans ringing any bells. Clan Turks, though, I know are a very competent unit. And certainly the T-54, when it's top tier like this, on a map like Normandy, can really sing. And he's going to be looking to get a cheeky punch back into the T-49, but gets some spots in instead. Hull down, high explosive, 403, thank you very much. Now he will struggle with gun depression. This is a Russian medium. Loosing that shell off just a little bit too quickly. Good position. The greens are well spread out. The reds, well... Oh, there's another. This is the Chinese. Did the tier 9 get the consumable buff as well? That's a tough shot. The Louver is a very tough shot. Gets safe though. It's not spotted. Welcome James Thompson, CDN. What blitz? Going for a snapshot on the VK 100. Doesn't connect. Now pushing in to support the Conqueror. That one won't go in. Ooh, he's got his target. Welcome Mech DZ. Nice roll. Oh, God. Oh, that's a good bounce. But it's on the T-49. The T-49 using heat was never going to go in. Jan Sedlarak has joined us. Oh, can he do it? Thread the needle, my son. Thread it. Oh, bounces. VT Leopard. He's got lots of angry tanks here. Picking up tons of bounces, though. Really just wants to clear this heavy tank, and there's a barrel in the way. Nope. The Leopard's still struggling. The Conqueror's down. Another bounce. No one can penetrate. Welcome, Louis Loop. Or Louis Loop. Finally takes down the VK 101P. Gets safe from the Leopard 1 and the VT. Welcome, Kakber KNR. I believe we're going to pass 3k. Ooh, it's a low roll for 72. It's a 3-on-6. The green's having a very ropey time of it. Nice, there we go. RNG's shines on the T-54. The gun's down. The gunner and the commander also down. The gun's been repaired, but he won't be able to hit much. And he gets shut down. T-54 being played well. A 2-on-5. There is a very dangerous Chinese TD somewhere. The tier 9, it's not the best tank, but it's got a big gun. Playing aggressively on the Leopard. KV4 pushing in, head on a swivel. Welcome, Mark. Oh wow. Mobility, the T-54, very mobile. Our man from Clan Turk, congratulations. Thank you very much, Petrovi, Paramini. Meadzy will say thank you as well very soon. If he can get down this Leopard, lovely bounce, look at this blocking, 1720 damage. Mark Winter subscribed, thank you Mark. Pipping the Leopard, it's only a 1-on-4, he's only got 597 HP. Can he pull this one off? I haven't even, if he does, it's a Rocinai. It's a Kolobanov, it's a 4-kill Kolobanov Rocinai if he wins it. And he's got a lot of work to do, and he's bounced a lot of shots.
Welcome to the swarm.
He's in soft cover. Oh, there's the T-49. No, he doesn't connect. Oh, God. The T-49 just needs to roll a HE shot here. Oof. Only 65 from that. And the Luva bounces as well. Wow. Look at this. He has more than doubled his hit point pool in shots bounced. We've got 2 minutes to go. Now, does he win this or does he take it to a draw? I think he's got the DPM to do it, but it's going to have to be... Nope, doesn't connect. The bull has subscribed. 2 minutes. The pattern is aware of the limitations here. Nice. Oh god, there's a KV4. Oh god. Oh god. I don't think he's gonna do this. I don't think he can do this. That's one. Where's that TD? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. You've got a minute. Oh, he's pulled the block out. Gets the track. Gets safe. Welcome every with a 3. There's a T. Where is that Chinese TD and why is it not making a mess of this T-54? Oh, he's pulled out another shot from the Luva. The Luva can't keep doing this. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, there it is. Run. Run. Oh. His front plate is made of pure troll. Oh god. Come on, congratulations, you can do this. I believe. 20 seconds. He's a one shot. Oh my god. I'm stressed. I wasn't even playing and I'm stressed. What a mastery. What a game. Oh my goodness me. I don't believe it. A Racini 4-kill Kolobanovsky. Back from the brink. Friend requests pouring in. Oh, Lewis DeLoop, I saw you. Richter 297. Michael 303. Wow. Hatrox. It's a good name. Dida. Zolika Steel. Ivexcel. We've still got so much time. Josh Patrick. Angry Toy. Joker S Jokes. Wargame. Happy Malik 1234. Der Killer Double XL 2017. Master Chief. Kurian Destroyed has subscribed. Oh god. I can't multitask. Yasiti. Micklemore 1.
Welcome to the swarm.
It's getting out of hand. Domi X. Tommy CZ12. Artem 212. Yorgulian. Destroyer of Titan. Oh, that's a name. Code Solomon. Kriti Vlog. Welcome. Dennis. Oh, sorry. Javid CD. Ricky Mori.
Welcome to the swarm.
I can't. What a game! Congratulations, congratulations. That was one of the best replays I've ever seen. 1719 base XP. Shut the front door. It made a loss. That's fair. Amazing. What an amazing replay. Okay, let's go see now who won between EG and Raid. That's the real question. That's what we're looking for. The answers to this. Endgame beat Raid 4-3 on a tiebreaker. Raid taking them to the wire. Endgame coming up trumps. That's a huge win for Endgame. Certainly Raid are one of the tougher, I mean, all the opponents, as we've established, are going to be quite tough. I mean, even FBI gave Karnak a pretty tough run for their money when they were fielding 7 players. Welcome, Michael Ernst. Yeah, EG will be really happy with that. They've got win next, though, so they'll need to keep their wits about them, but they can be very happy with that first match result against Raid. Raid, that's not the start they're looking for. Where are we now on the chart? Well, Endgame, Local Carnage, R2K currently 1-0. FBI, Win, Navon, and Raid 0-1. Lots and lots of well, we've still got 6 fixtures for each team, and at this point all that they're really trying to do is make the top 4. If they make the top 4, they will be then going through to basically the top 4, which is a double elimination format, on the hunt for the grand final. Of course, the EU server, we're very lucky, as with the RU, the CIS server region, we have the wildcard tournament. So even if a team comes second in the professionals tournament, they lose the grand final, they can still go into the wildcard tournament and have a shot at taking that wildcard slot at the offlines. So there's a lot to play for here, and definitely it's still anyone's game. We're only one out of 7 in, but there have been some, particularly for Endgame, that's a weight off their mind. That's a tough opponent down. Now the next match, we'll get the invite through later. Let's go find another replay. Let's do it. A Dracula on Canal. Well, maybe. Oh, a 268 on Canal. I got a soft spot for tier 10. Who's this? It is ZPL Patrick 99999999. Oh wow, we've got GNA in a platoon. Bobby McBobbob, Fireblade UK 14262 Alpha on the red team. We've got, oh well, Patrick's in a platoon with an Oops player. It's pretty good. Certainly there's a good platoon on either side. I don't really recognize anyone else. I know the GNA, that's Amonat. I think also Skate Extreme is there. Ooh, it's an aggressive, it was an ambitious shot. 268 doesn't quite land it. Now this is going to be a very tough match for the Greens. Bobby McBobbob is a phenomenally good player. I don't know so much about Fireblade UK, Fireblader UK or Fireblade Rock. And MH Gilly is saying about the T54 replay, it was pure luck. The whole game that we play, the random number generator, is an element. Every shot that you take, every shot you bounce, it's all an element of luck is squeezed in to the margins around many of our actions in this game. The skill of how to manage and handle that though, that's where it really counts. Now,
Welcome to the swarm.
welcome Mr. Roman. Not quite. No damage on the board yet. 590 into Fireblader. We have lost the tier 9 Chinese heavy though. Not the end of the world. 667. Solid connection, and this is certainly what a TD should be doing on this map. And the 268, phenomenal camouflage values. He can sit back here. He's got spotters off in front and to the right. The left flank off that way is a little bit vulnerable. Off to his left, He does have a little bit of a blind spot, but the camouflage values on the 268. Don't do it again, Fireblader UK. You bring this upon yourself. He's gone. I mean, he did it. He did it 3 times in a row. Xeno 57YT. Welcome to the swarm. Daniel Sevic. Vilunin 1986. Corpy. Welcome to the swarm.
Welcome to the swarm.
Can he do it? Can he connect with the grill? Yes! High explosive and fire. Oh, music, oh boy, Pew. Thank you for subscribing. Have we passed 3K? Honza Matcha. Welcome. Oh, IS7 is dinner time for the 268s. Second kill, 3,726 damage. Welcome, Wojciech the 5th, Wojciech V, the grill, just showing us a tiny bit of that. This 268 is singing. I don't even know if he's been spotted. Munir, AKL, welcome. Oh, the T62 Alpha Bob knows there's a 268 there. He's got the flaming wreckage of the grill behind him. He's like, I can't go that way, and he just gets he gets pushed on. He says, why bother? Why bother indeed? High explosive.
Welcome to the swarm.
Oh, 100. Oh, yeah. Adam, welcome. RN Jesus. These replays, big games. I don't know. It's very hard to have a big game replay. Oh, Bobby McBob is sad, and I don't blame him. 5,700 damage inflicted. The red 268 has been hugely ineffective compared to the green 268.
Welcome to the swarm.
Welcome, Philpass 8122004. Welcome to the swarm. Thank you, Hamish. Hamish the Ham. Finally takes some damage. Looks like the Leopard 1 will try and get some damage in of his own, but it is Top Gun. And 6,674 damage racked up for our man in the 268. A wonderful, I wouldn't say camp fest. Oh, Snake Toast. Okay. GB, Yurmo, Cannon Coleman, Hermros, Patch Jolly, Bro Gamer, Jalil. Oh.
Welcome.
Oh, that's, hey, that was the guy that we just saw in the replay. Oh, good lord. No. Ah! We do like a good friend request. Battle God, Kantar 00, Manel 60590, Irusk 0V, Lastri Mila, Shroti 1, Security Sniper, Dark Killoff, Russians Don't Give Up 77, Dr. Panzerfaust 91. Help! Send help! Friend request coming in. Alright. What's happening? Where are we? The invite will be coming through soon. Let's go and have a look and see what battles, or what how to say, where we're going, what maps are we going to be on. That's the word I'm looking for, maps. Fort Despair, don't mind if I do. Rocking my World of Tanks Blitz t-shirt. It's very stretchy, it's good material, very comfy indeed. So the invite will be coming through in a couple of minutes. Carnage versus Navon. Navon will be desperate to get in a win. They're currently 0-1. Now, if we have a look at the Navon squad. Navon, interesting lineup here. Veliel, Valrider, Insight.
Welcome to the
Black Knight King Channel. The strike winner, Virus 228, Arthur 61097, Sasha 505, YOLO, and Kim 23, Red Wolf, you two, YT. I'm losing the ability to read and talk at the same time, which is troubling. So, Navon, interesting squad. We're seeing some First Alliance, a lot of Russian-speaking First Alliance players in the Navon roster. They've had a very tough first game against R2K, but putting in 2 and 4 against R2K, it's obvious you want the win in the professionals tournament. Every fixture you want to win, but going 2 and 4 ain't terrible. It'll be interesting to see. Certainly, I think Amonet covered that game. We'd like to know what maps Navon won on. Now, Fort Despair. Where's me strat sketch gone? There we go. Ooh.
welcome to the swarm.
Welcome, Damien Domaisky. Oh, Robin93 said we've got 3K. Wonderful. Benedek Roca. Fantastic stuff. Well, this is Fort Despair. This is arguably
Welcome to the swarm.
one of. Oh god. Hell. Alright. We'll cash that invite when it comes in. It's arguably one of the oldest, most viable tournament maps. It gained international notoriety, acclaim, however you want to phrase it, in the grand finals of the offline finals in Minsk 2018, Twister 2018, Raid versus C4. Raid putting the grill up and over. They did a crazy boost strat. Skate and Bushka, great coverage on Twister 2018. The boost strat, I don't know if the boost strat is still physically possible in game. I don't know if Wargaming kind of sealed off this a little bit here. But even if they haven't, teams will be really adamant. It's a commitment to the first name, I'll give you that. Even if it's still possible to do that, I think teams won't do it anymore. We're seeing a lot more with the WZ113, also with the kind of the reactive armor and the T110E5, the use of Foshes and FV215Bs and T22s, speed and kind of getting hull down over B, getting control over the A cap flank. Also, the A cap is it's here. It ain't over there. The A cap is here. Yes, there we go. Caught it. Karnak versus Navon. We are ready. The problem with the boost strat is, and the problem with all boost strats, it's great if people don't know about it and they have no idea where that damage is coming from. But we're now getting to a point where even new boost strats, people are like, we're getting shot at from a funny place. That means they put a tank somewhere. Where could a tank reasonably be on this map? And teams are adapting quite well to boosts. Also, and this is something Pixel Rage talked about, the information war early on, the first half a minute to 1 minute, trying to hide what your team's doing whilst getting in position and trying to suss out what the enemy team is doing. Teams are getting better at that. They're getting more aggressive. The new meta being faster, more brawl-centric. Teams are pushing forwards faster, getting more information about more of the map earlier. And with a boost, it means that quite a lot of your team is probably not going to get detected, and teams are picking up on that. They're like, we've pushed out quite far into this corner of the map and we'd expect to see at least 1 or 2 enemies here by now at the very least. We haven't. Something funny is going on, and teams are getting quite savvy at reacting to that in and of itself. Now, Fort Despair, great map, still got a lot of life in it yet. There are some well-established tactics. For example, hull down IS-4s, IS-7s in here. Great to defend B, really tough to dig out. Like we said, mediums, potentially the 113. I mean, the WZ113, it's fast, it's got BPM, it's really good hull down. It's probably one of the best contenders to lock in this corner, secure the corner, control that part of the map. There's loads of TD spots. And you got the windows here controlling no man's land, trying to kind of spot enemies rotating into C. C is the heavy lane. That's where we have some very interesting kind of bait and switch teams pushing C, faking the push on C, capping it, faking they've rotated away, letting the enemy come in and counter. Like, C is where it's actually some very sneaky mind games on C. It's one of the most interesting heavy cap maps for heavy cap play, and you kind of neglect that corner at your peril. All of these maps, caps, sorry, can be captured early on if you get them insulated. Even A, if you can get a medium tank under and proxy spotting this TD bush, it really, you can cap A relatively safely. Of course, teams can always put TDs further back, but it's risky. We saw a really interesting play by, I think it was Low, had a 40-05 in this corner, and this was just a lane of death. It did really well. They lost in the end, but it was a really good strat. So TDs can play the backfield, support multiple flanks at the same time. Now we've got 1 minute 30 seconds to go. We're expecting some pretty standard stuff here. I would bet a virtual penny that there'll be IS4s squaring off over here, there'll be TDs here, and we might see like a kind of a rush to secure the corner. Having a look at the lineups though, we've got the time. It looks like that they're locked in. People are still pouring in, subscriptions are pouring in. Thank you guys. And it's good to have you on board. Please also do make sure that you, if you're on the portal, stay on the portal for the containers. But for those of you on YouTube or for afterwards, please do check out the video description. Click the more thing. The description will open up, and come and join us on the Discord server. We have all of the fun there. So,
Welcome to the swarm.
Carnage. 2 WZ113s, that very fast Chinese heavy, 2 FB215Bs, the consumable powered British heavy, a T110E3, a Foch and a Batchat. That's pretty standard for Despair lineup. Betting that Karnak are going to try and control A with the 113s. Not sure where the FB215Bs are going. Karnak, they're a dynamic team, they play well, we've established good mechanical skills. Navon, at least in my mind, are a slightly tougher opponent than FBI, but I don't think they would get away with much. Navon with the T22, some IS4s, but also Navon bringing 2 FB215Bs, a Foch, an IS4, double T22, and a WZ113. Carnage, red team, north spawn, Navon, blue team, south spawn. Whoa, let's go. Let's get stuck in. Dakudas, the Batchat for Karnak. Where is this man going? He is burning rubber, or tank tracks, metal, I don't know what you want to call it. Quick spot. Is he going for the... He's doing it, he's doing the Pramo spot. In and safe. And he's spotted up Sasha and the strike. Navon, YOLO, and an IS4 in on C. Insight still unspotted. Dakudas also unspotted. Insight rotating away. B's on the go. Carnage, they've got insulation. Will the F come in? Radikos using high explosive to knock down that tree. That's interesting. Quick cap lead for Navon. 25 cap points ahead. Carnage though have got B and will have A. Can Insight reset? Edgar gets hit. Oh goodness me. A's gone. Edgar bleeding hit points. Archer though also taking HP damage. The strike, winner. This is really, we need to pull back. There's a lot. This conflict is wide. There's no fixed engagement point. Navon, one cap behind. They've really put the hurt on Edgar. Edgar's in trouble in the 1-1-3. Shut down by Valrider. Valrider in the FE215B locking in the first kill. It's a gun advantage for Navon. However, Karnak are holding on to the hit point advantage, and Insight might be about to eat a big hit. But Radikos, it cost him dearly, and it seems that YOLO and Arthur are in trouble. Carnage have made a very aggressive push here. Fantastic stuff. YOLO and Arthur down. Carnage holding on to a gun advantage. Radikos in the T110E3. Trying to get round. Bounces Valrider. Insight going round. Radikos now getting stuck into Valrider. Insight. Oh, the F. Hand of Grace saving Radikos. Carnage running away with this one. Bit of a ropey start. Sasha and the strike looking low. They're coming in to support winner. Object 3 goes down, but it costs them. And now winner and Valrider, last two tanks standing. Carnage responding well, pushing in aggressively, not letting Navon catch them in a pincered position. Dakudas getting round, and General with the kill. Last man standing is Valrider. Can he get Radikos? No, he can't. The F shuts him down. And Karnak, 4 guns on the field, 3,400 hit points between them. That was solid, absolutely solid performance. And you can see the Edgar got really caught out of position. Really caught out of position. Oh, please. Help. But the Foch tanks, the T110E3, they did it. Carnage did everything right there. Let's get readied up and let's bring up Strat Sketch. Yeah, I think Carnage did the right thing. Edgar, though, he pushed it, he was where he needed to be, and I'm sure like he actually did. Although he had no damage on the table, he was getting in spots. He insulated A got capped, but he was kind of here and he was getting shots in from about 3 different angles. And although the WZ113 is it's got that low chassis, he just didn't have enough cover to work with. But Karnak, they understood, okay, we're really losing that flank. We kind of missed quite a lot of action, unfortunately. Carnage, they picked up 2 guns over here. They got YOLO and Arthur down early here. And Carnage, the T110E3, Radikos did a huge game here. He really held on. He sucked up a lot of attention from Navon. So he certainly deserves a shout out for that. The T110E3 is not an easy tank to play against pros in more mobile vehicles. So going back in now, Carnage leading Navon 1-0. They're currently the favorites on paper for the fixture. Carnage red team south spawn this time. Navon blue team north spawn. Can Carnage deliver another 4-0? That would be a huge boost to their campaign. Well, it is worth pointing out that notionally... Oh, this is interesting. What's happened to my free cam? Interesting. That was... That was not ideal. Carnage, way more passive this time. Look at the lineup. We're seeing triple Foch and FE215B, double IS4 and an E5. No mediums, no light tanks. Karnak are stacked. And that's a nice hit by the F into Kim23. Kim peeking too aggressively in the window. And you can see Carnage with that nice gun line. They've got 4 tanks stacked on C here. Kim23 playing the window, not spotted anymore. General will spot him up if he pokes, and then the F, Radikos, and potentially, well, no, Edgar's here. Edgar's overwatching A with the support of Radikos. We might see the blue steel come in and back them up. The F, Carnage thinking that Navon are rotating there, because Navon are rotating. Navon's lineup, they've got Navon are much lighter. They've got a Batchat and a T22. That is. Ooh. This is your classic. This is old school meta. Neither team wants to overcommit. General and Kim, the window operators from their respective teams, FE215B. You can see it's the perfect height to play out of this window. The absolute perfect height. General as well, and he's playing it quite sneakily in reverse, getting in spots. He's less concerned about dealing damage. He's more teeing up targets, blue steel, and other guns. Well, actually, no, he doesn't have that much support. Radikos. Now, this is what we're expecting to see. Radikos Demon Soul camo. Will he make a play for B? The F in the Foch 155 is there behind him. The Strike playing wide for Navon. Oh, he's got the Graphite camo as well. Good call. Karnak. Ooh, Edgar and Blue Steel rotating. Speed boost rotating. There are plans afoot for Carnage. C, however, Navon are having a crack at C. Win is trying to get it. Object 3 is trying to stop him. Object 3 takes one from Arthur. A and B are on the go from Carnage. Could be a 2-cap lead over none, or potentially one. Winner will get C. That's vital. Cap points equal. Blue Steel doesn't have A. Welcome. I can't say that on stream. A can't be capped. The Strike and YOLO doing a really good job here of keeping A covered. It's so important, and this shows you both teams are aware that the other one is. Both teams are actually, look at the minimap, they're quite interspersed, but Carnage are rotating. And the question is, whoever rotates effectively and first will have an advantage. Look at the lack of positioning here. Navon have got 4 guns out, 3 guns in. Carnage are going to come in to C. Navon will have to respond. Look, as soon as the lights pop, Radikos is spotted. Arthur is about to spot up lots of tanks. That's 2. Dakudas takes a hit. Navon, they sense that the push is coming. Carnage, pretty weak on the push, bleeding hit points. Navon trading way, way better, almost 2k HP clear in terms of the advantage. They've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Karna, though, did a cap stop. They did a cap stop of about a fraction of a second. It's enough. And it looks like Navon understand this, and they're going to try and return the favor. Front runner, the Strike, is now doing a cap stop of his own, gets the F. Ooh, he takes a big hit. But the cap's now in the favor of Navon. Nice rotation, YOLO shielding Strike. The F goes down to Winner. Oh, the Batchat, worth his weight in gold at this moment in time. Navon with the gun advantage and the hit point advantage coming in. Insight blocking Blue Steel. YOLO, Insight, and Sasha looking to get the second gun. They do. Navon returning fire. Carnage are in trouble. They're on the ropes here. Navon coming in. They're looking for Object 3. Insight takes down Object 3. Dakudas might be the next plaything of Sasha. It's YOLO in with a kill. It's 6 on 3. 5 on 3. We've still got 1 minute 45 to play. General and Edgar tucked in on C. Kim holding the window. Big hit coming in from Sasha. Radikos up against Insight and YOLO. Insight's coming around to the back of Radikos. YOLO brawling head to head. That's a 2-on-1. Edgar, Sasha's looking for his next victim. Boom. There goes Edgar. General picks off Winner. Sasha's about to have one more in the chamber. He's looking for another kill. He'll get it. And Radikos, last man standing, 1 on 4. It's not impossible, but the odds are so heavily stacked against him at this point. He does take down Insight, but Sasha, oh my god, that Foch 155 has been so dangerous this game. Sasha, does he have another victim? He does! Sasha, 505. Navin's Foch 155 extraordinaire. Navon, oh, sucker punching Carnage. You think you can take us 4-0? No, you can't. Amazing. And yeah, Navon trading way better than Carnage. I'm sorry, I want to accept all the friend requests, but I also want to cover the games. We'll do it later. Phenomenal, like Navon showing that they are a threat. We're going, whoa. 1-1 out of Fort Despair, going into Oasis Palms. Do we have a mini-map? Yes, we do. Somewhere. Here's one I made earlier. 1 minute to go. Oasis Palms. A very... I don't know. I haven't seen this map enough with the new meta. Certainly the T110E5 strikes me as a tank that could work. This undulating terrain really favors tanks that can work well hull down. Now, spawns are relatively symmetrical, of course. You've got different TD spots in randoms. The North spawn's got slightly more varied options, and also the North spawn, you've kind of got more effective. You can pull into this ditch, you can pull back into this ditch, pull back into this ditch, and play out of here. In the South spawn, you've only really got the corner and this bush. So the North spawn is better for more passive camping play. I'm not expecting the teams to be doing that. Certainly Navon don't have a single TD in the entire lineup. Navon going with 7 mediums. We're looking at STBs, 140s, T22s. No YOLOs in an IS-7. 6 mediums in an IS-7. Navon are going for C. They've got to be going for C. Karnak will have to play the city. There's no way they can contest that mobility out on the open flank. Going in, 3 seconds to go. 1-1. Karnak, Navon currently tied. It is a best of 7 first team for 4 victories. Takes it. The pressure is on. Navon responding well on the second match of Fort Despair. Object 1161 asking how can you get the graphite camo? You have to download the mega bundle from Steam. I did it and I logged in on my NA account, and now my NA account has got 10 graphite camo bundles, which is absolutely devastating. Carnage, red team, north spawn. They're going city. No, they're going desert. Sorry. Object 3 in the 268 chaser backfield. Double STBs, getting spots in. Object 3 connects with the strike. The T22 uncatchable. Massive mistakes. Bronze Warrior, Blue Steel, they're in the lane. Really nice to see. Yes, the IS-7 from Navon taking some hits. Blue Steel looking to engage. Doesn't connect. The IS-7 can work hull down there quite well. He's locking down that lane. Both teams will meet on the desert. General pushing in, trying to lead the charge. Gets a hit into Arthur in the SDV-1. Look at the hit point advantage just because Karnak took heavies. They've got such an innate hit point advantage. Object 3 in the 268. We saw him on the Asian server replay here. He's talented man. You don't get to an 80% win rate without having skills. He's struggling to get gun depression in, but as we said, Navon, they traded well last game. They're doing that. They're not doing it this game. Anything but. They are rotating though. They are making a push. They're looking to shut down Edgar. Huge hit coming in. Object 3 fluffs the shot. The F trading. Oh, the hit points, it's 2-1 in the favor of Karnak. They just have to mop up these one-shots. The F looking for Val Rider. Doesn't get it. Dakudas does. T22s, the brawl is real. It's a 3-on-5 though. 5-on-2. Karnak just farming Navon as Navon pushed across the desert. The STBs from Karnak did such a good job of getting spots in. Dakudas, but it's Blue Steel to shut down the strike. Last man standing is Insight. T22 in the middle of the wrong kind of party. And Blue Steel with another kill. The WZ113 with the Bronze Warrior camo. Effective. Karnage clearing up, trading. Someone had one hell of a halftime talk because everything they did wrong in the last game on Forward Despair, they did right in that one. And the damage discrepancy, I mean, they started with a huge hit point advantage just by virtue of having more heavy tanks. And then, well, they really stepped up the game. Object 3, Dakudas General, all bringing in the damage numbers. And now Karnak leading Navon 2-1 going into Oris's Palms. Spawn swap. Will we see Navon answer again in kind? Navon, it looks like they're doing the same thing, and I don't know if it's a good strategy, especially against Karnak. Karnak can work the heavy tanks in the desert, and I thought Karnak were going to go to the city, and oh boy, was I wrong. They proved me wrong. Karnak, though, they are splitting the distance a bit more here. They've got no STBs. That could be troubling. They are bringing the T-22 in a 140 and a Foch instead of a 268. Double FE215B, double WZ113s. Navon, double STB, double 140, T-20, triple 140, T-22 and an IS-7. 6 mediums and a heavy once more from Navon. Have a look at the hit points at the beginning of the game, just to get an idea of the kind of deficit that Navon put themselves in by having such a mobile lineup. And bearing in mind, of course, that the FE215Bs, they do have the speed consumable, they do have the damage reduction consumable. They can really tank damage very effectively. Ooh. Karnage, red team south spawn. Navon, blue team north spawn. It's currently 2-1 in the favor of Karnage in this best of 7 series, round 2 of the top 8 professionals tournament, round robin group stage. Karnak will be playing the city. Navon are also playing the city. Both teams having the same idea. YOLO in the IS-7 going into the mirror position of where he was before. I think he's got a slightly better angle here. Also, Karnage are not sending anyone to meet him halfway. Karnage will have a slight gun advantage there, carrying... Oh, they actually don't have that much of a hit point advantage. Only about 500. Well, 600. Oh, it's gone down. In comes the damage. Navon. Oh, this is going to be an early brawl. This meta. Damage flying. Traces going left, right, and center. Kim 23's low. He's gone. Early gun advantage. Has been restored. Object 3's down. Hit points falling left, right, and center. This is pure pandemonium. Dakudas down to winner. Winner down to general. Hit points in the favor of Karnage. They're trading effectively. They've got a 2.5k lead. Norton security systems doing something in the background. Stop. The F in trouble. Artur, Sasha. Good lord. I'm going to have to close that. Fantastic play by Karnage. Again, just trading effectively. Blue Steel. Can he get safe? Gets tracked. Dodges the shot. Sasha in the 140. Shut down. YOLO in the IS-7. Also shut down. Blue Steel in the T-22. Hanging in there at 135 hit points to make the last 2 kills. Well, that was very quick. Again, Karnage trading way, way better, and I think we're seeing that the medium rush method just can't handle a heavier lineup. It's really, really struggling. And that game was 1 minute and 49 seconds. Oh my god. I love you guys, but this is getting out of hand. Match point to Karnak. It's 3-1 It is 3-1 now. In the favor of Karnak. We're going on to Black Goldville. Where's my briefing? Also, I'm getting these briefings from www.stratsketch.com. If you're a tournament player or you want to kind of have a look at the maps, I do encourage you to have a look at this website. It's got everything that you need for your tactical planning needs. Oh, there we go. 44 seconds to go. There's StratSketch. Here we are. Lovely, lovely map. In randoms, we understand that getting control of the caves is really important. It's still true. Getting the high ground can make a difference in Clan Wars and tournament play. But in tournament play, I'm expecting to see both teams contesting B. This corner is super important. Whoever can get here first gets a huge advantage on the C cap and certainly can lock out the whole city, whoever gets there first. Now, that really lends itself to WZ113s. We're seeing Karnak taking 2 of them, backed up by Double Fosh T22, SDB1, and a FE215B. Navon looks like they're rocking E50Ms. Yes, double E50M Batchat T22. Navon again leaning on the lighter elements. We're seeing more medium tanks on the fly from Navon. I don't know. Karnak, red team south spawn, Navon, blue team north spawn. This could be the last game. If Karnak win this, they take the series, they'll go 2-0. Navon, mobile elements, T22, E50M, burning their way up the hill, in sight. With the support of Valrider and Kim23, they've got the cave. That's what we're talking about. Dakudas in the SDB1, he is the furthest leftward element for Karnak. He's getting in some pretty key spots. Karnak with the WZ113s, they've got control of this corner. We've said it's important. Look at that quick capping C. Karnak with the lead. Dakudas isolated. Will have blue steel in for support. The F and Object 3 Foch 155s are rotating round. Strike in a pretty good spot. 10-point cap lead in the favor of Navon. In the favor of Carnage. Navon will have to do some work. B is theoretically possible. How are they going to do it? The strike with the graphite camo again. Now Karnak setting up a defensive network. The mediums off to this flank, backed up by Edgar. He's got the tactical shield. Well, not backed up by Edgar. Edgar's having second thoughts. And he's just, look at that, really, he's cleared that entire line of destructible cover to give himself crossfire, and he's doing it on the other half of those buildings as well. Carnage setting up to do some damage. Now inside winner Valrider, we've got a T22 Batchat E50M floating on one flank. The strike, Foch, FV and E50M on the other flank. 2 distinct battle groups of Navon. Karnak, a shell ricocheting off Dakudas in our direction. Thank God the free cam doesn't have a hitbox. Dakudas, he's got a really important role to play here. He is going to be critical in detecting any pushes from this flank. I'm worried or concerned for Karnak. I don't know how much information they have. Oh no, they've got plenty. Radek, look at this. They've got a whole stockpile of danger locking down this flank. But Dakudas, he's also, his optics are damaged, his view range is down, he needs to repair that. His view range is compromised until that yellow symbol is repaired, but that will require the use of a repair kit, which you might want to save. Takes another hit. That one coming in from Winner. Winner now on the drum reload. Dakudas down to 50% effectiveness. Navon happy to let this one tick over, keep farming the SDB1. Dakudas, he needs to get the spots in, but at the same time they know where he is, they can land those shots. He doesn't have many options. He doesn't have many options at all. For those of you wondering about containers, the containers will arrive in your account 15 to 30 minutes after the stream ends, so don't panic. If you are watching on the portal logged in, the containers will arrive. Hello to the shell magnet. Now, Edgar's come in for support. That's a good call. He's also taking damage. Now again, Carnage not trading well. This is another game where they're struggling in the mid phases. We've seen Edgar, Radikos, and Dakudas. Michael Whitehead, welcome to the Swarm. Edgar, Radikos, and Dakudas are all losing efficiency, resilience, and kind of the depth of the hit pool has been compromised. Navon just chipping away. That's a huge hit coming in. Radikos really low. Carnage now, they said, okay, we understand there's a split in Navon's forces. Navon understands the push is coming. They're going to meet them halfway. We're going to have a brawl here. The brawl's coming in. Strike is the call. The F misses one. The strike goes down. It's an early gun advantage to Karnak. F looking to get another shot in. Dakudas is shut down. The hit points are in the favor of Navon. Navon just need to get stuck in. They've locked in the F. Kim in trouble. Sasha not able to rotate in quick enough. He's looking to get stuck into Object 3. Object 3 needs to get rotated round. Ooh, Object 3, will he have it? Oh, that's a key track. Big roll. But it's a 5-on-3. Karna, General on Object 3, committing to Sasha 505. They put the rest of the team in trouble. Sasha, will he get safe? Doesn't matter. Navon with the cap. They timed it perfectly. The cap point's ticking over. And again, Carnage not trading effectively in the mid phases. Both teams seem to be making that mistake a little bit here. Now, that takes us up 3-2. Can Navon take this to a tiebreaker? They'd be very happy with that indeed. God. Oh, we're through. We're clear. Lovely. No, that was, you can see Navon out trading also with a pretty good gun advantage there, being 5-on-3 towards the end. They could have carried that through even if the cap points hadn't ticked over in their favor. We're going back into Black Goldville, spawn swapping. Carnage are still on match point. Navon here throwing a little bit of an upset in the pundits, myself mostly. Would have thought the Carnage could have locked this in a little bit easier than they have so far. Certainly Carnage started off strong game one, but Navon have been punching back. And Navon, they struggled. Oasis Palms was 100% dominated by Carnage, but Navon showing a really good understanding of the dynamic of Black Goldville. Really nice. They timed that perfectly. They had a slight deficit. That worked. That worked. Carnage. Carnage were losing HP, trading. Dakudas and the STB1 really just struggling to get spots in and protect his hit point pool at the same time, but he needed to get those spots in. And then Carnage, of course, saying, well, but Carnage, the mistake was they should have done that push earlier with more hit points. If they'd done that push 2,000 hit points in advance, it could have worked. But they left it. They kept pushed in with a deficit, and Navon were able to kind of carry those numbers home to the victory. We're going back in. Black Goldville spawn swapped Navon with a double T22 WZ113 IS4 STB1 Foch 155 Carnage double Foch and FP215B WZ113 by 2 and STB and a T22. Similar lineups. An extra Foch for Carnage. Red team no spawn Navon. Again, needing to win this one to take it to tiebreaker. Carnage will be looking to stop that from happening. Radikos, Edgar, and General will make their way through the city. They're going to be trying to get into this top corner. It looks like both teams are going for the corner. We're seeing Arthur in the STB1 from Navon playing the hill. Dakudas again in the STB1 on the flank. Double tap. Kim in safe. But he's getting a lot of damage coming in. Now it's going to be a big early brawl. The brawl has been committed. Tanks need to get sucked in. It's going to get messy. Focus fire. Who's got the best focus fire? Kim is the target. He's the call. Can Valrider come in for shield? No, he can't. He's down now. Valrider's in trouble. Carnage trading effectively. Object 3 with one shot in the chamber. Connects with Sasha for a max roll. Strike coming into the back of Edgar. Edgar will go down to Strike unless General can get a block in. He can't. Object 3 will be looking for the rear of the Strike. Valrider's down to Radikos. Object 3 laying in a huge hit. It's a 6-on-3. Carnage will be taking this one home. Object 3 with another kill. Blue Steel Radikos winner. And we said this corner was important. Carnage getting there faster, doing the damage faster, locking it in sight, in trouble. Does connect with the F. And it is Blue Steel with the final kill. Carnage, and that was 1 minute 45 seconds. It's 4 seconds best than Carnage's previous fastest time to win a round. Wow. Yeah, the damage numbers there. Carnage hitting harder and faster than Navon. Both teams with the same plan. Karnak getting to the corner faster. They just didn't take their foot off the pedal. Carnage went straight through.
Nice one, bruv.
Oh, TJ, thank you for the super chat donation. He says the yellow damage to the viewfinder doesn't limit the view range. Only when it's broken red is the view range limited. You learn something new every day. Thank you, TJ, for the correction there. That is a very important correction indeed. So, yeah, as we saw, both teams going hell for leather for this corner. I think Navon stopped a little bit to take shots. I felt like some of their tanks slowed down. Maybe they got kind of bumped each other. I'm not sure exactly what happened. For whatever reason, Navon had 1 or 2 tanks here, and Carnage had about 4 or 5. And when the numbers kick in, and especially, I think Carnage, a huge advantage they had here was the double Foch. That was really having 2 Foches, 2 burst damage double taps in that kind of head-on rush scenario, being able to offload and output 2400 damage in the space of not many seconds. It can swing the whole fight, because if you can focus fire, get guns out of the game, it's okay. The Foch 155s are reloading. They're going to have another tank deleted's worth of damage in the gun loaded pretty sharpish. And the Foch 1.5 really showing their worth there. But damage numbers high across the board. Edgar, the only player for Carnage, struggling a bit in damage terms, but I think he was just simply because he was the first into the fray, and was the focus fire call for Navon. But the damage discrepancy, 14,320 damage inflicted by Carnage against 6,349 inflicted by Navon. Navon losing guns early and going down, but they went down swinging 4-2, taking Carnage, yeah, putting Carnage on the back foot somewhat, and making sure that Carnage knew that they didn't have a free ride on this one. So that was a phenomenal series. My chat has gone absolutely mad. Now, what I'm hoping to do is turn the music down a bit. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get a little mini interview in with Blue Steel. So let's see how that works. Where is Blue Steel? Where am I going? What am I doing? Aha! Here is Blue Steel. So we're gonna jump in now live with Blue Steel. He is the clan rep from Carnage. We were actually in R2K together many years ago. So let's just jump in now. Actually, first of all, let me make sure that my Discord settings are voice and video. Okay. So it seems all the mics work. That's good. So let's jump in now. So we're here with Blue Steel. I don't know if you can hear me, buddy.
I can.
Fantastic. I don't know. I think you might need to. I don't know if we can boost your volume. You might be a bit too quiet on stream.
Alright.
Let's see. I'm gonna pause Spotify, and maybe if I bring that up. Okay. I hope the people at home can hear you. So.
I hope so too.
Okay.
Okay.
So how? I mean, yeah. Obviously, Carnage had a really good evening, going 2-0, 4-0 versus FBI, and then 4-2 versus Navon. Just give me like a general overview of your thoughts of the performance from this evening for Carnage.
Well, like we had yesterday a training where the performance wasn't that great, so I was actually quite happy to see the performance being having improved for today. Now the games that we've lost against Navon, they were just, in my opinion, where we did not take the opportunity to push straight away, or we were not aggressive enough, and that is, I think, where our strength lays. Like we that they basically use the opportunity to just farm us, get hit point advantage, and eventually we did not have enough resources to push them back or to make it count at the end.
Yeah, I mean that was definitely the feeling I got. That, for example, the first game on, oh god, what's it called? Black
Welcome
Goldfield.
to the swarm.
With Dakudas in the STB1, he was really struggling to get the spots in and also retain his hit point pool. Versus Navon, were they? I mean, I would say potentially that FBI and Navon were some of the. Obviously, they're very strong opponents. They might be two of your weaker opponents in the whole professionals tournament. Are you happy with the overall performance from this evening?
Well, I mean, obviously every team here in the top 8, especially like this year, is very strong. Everyone is on fire, in my opinion. But as you said, it's correct that FBI and Navin, I wouldn't say that they were so strong, so competitive than for instance, I don't know, other teams like EG or Raid, Loka, whatever. So it was quite important for us to make those 2 points count for us, because other people, they will get it later on, without being disrespectful regarding the teams we played today. But it's true, they're easier points, let's say it like this, and there might be some upsets regarding their performance against other teams. Maybe they will get to win against someone else, so that would be very nice for us in general.
And I mean, in terms of the, because obviously you've played a lot of these teams during the Ascent tournaments, and Carnage had a really good run in the Ascent tournaments. I think you only lost like 3 games in total or something, which was crazy good when you consider how many rounds and tournaments were played. Which team are you most wary of, or do you think you could have the most trouble dealing with?
Well, basically, I see two problems that we might face. The first one being very good and strong teams like EG, Raid. I would call them very competitive teams that we will have to face, and they're just, well, especially Raid. They have been together for like the last Twister and even beyond that, so that's their strength, in my opinion. Endgame, they have a lot of very strong players, also players we had the pleasure to play with in the past. But the other worry that I have is regarding Loka, because if I'm right, we never played Loka in the Ascent tournament, and the last training we had with them was like, I don't know, one month before the start of the Twister, at the very least. And we have seen them knocking out Win, in the last Ascent tournament, and they have been while Win knocked us
Welcome to
out
the
and they're great.
swarm.
And they have a good performance. They got the second place of the leaderboard. We don't have any real information about them. There are not a lot of streams. They were like maybe streamed twice or something, and we have never faced them. So that's my concern.
And I think we'll be covering you versus Loker tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Loker is your. Let's just double check actually. Yeah, so you're facing Carnage tomorrow. Are facing Raid, on Castilla, Port Bay, Canal, and potentially Vineyards, which is a pretty. I mean, that's quite a, for me, that's a very interesting match lineup. But then you're playing Loker, Naval Frontier, Dynasties Pearl, Alpenstadt, and Faust. Are those maps that you've? I mean, is there? I don't want to put you in a position where you kind of give anything away, or kind of any hints to your opponents and whatever. But we've seen some really good things from Carnage during the Ascent tournaments and this evening on stream. Do you have like a very deep kind of book of strats and kind of plans for different maps? Do you have any crazy? I know people, they talk a lot about the raids grill boost, and I remember when Eros were doing boosts on Naval Frontier as well for the first time. People were pretty excited to see that. Does Carnage have any sort of really sneaky strats lined up? You don't have to tell me what they are. We're just interested to know if you have them or not.
Well, I think regarding those
Welcome to
very
the swarm.
crazy creative ideas, I think they're more rare nowadays. First, because of the meta that we have with Force, and it's just,
Welcome
and also,
to the swarm.
like, we were playing on those maps, on a lot of those maps for like the last 2 years or something, and we made like tons and tons of tactics for them. So there is a lot known, even the grill push. Like, when that was a crazy thing in the last Twister, but now everyone knows it. And regarding your question, I unfortunately cannot tell you anything about.
That's fair.
I cannot
That's fair.
really tell any if we have, if we not, or what maps. I cannot do that. I'm sorry.
No, that's absolutely fair. I thought I'd ask, but I didn't expect you to answer, if we're being honest. And well, actually, one last thing from me.
Welcome to the swarm.
In terms of, obviously, like you pointed out, the meta's really changed with patch 6.2. The Foch 155, the consumables on the FV215B.
Welcome to the swarm.
Are you changing a lot of what you're doing now that we've got patch 6.3 here? We saw the T110E5, for example, being used. Is that something that has it made a big difference to your kind of your strategies and plans, or is it just kind of adding a bit of variety?
Well, I mean, there are two different, like, there is the Progetto that has come out. I don't think that is actually something that we will see in Twister, in my opinion. There's also been the WZTD that has been buffed. It's also it's nice, but when you have a Foch, it's
It's not a Foch.
It's not a Foch, exactly. It's not like brawling around with that fast meta. But the 5, as you said, on some occasions, it is actually something that we like to use. It depends the speed. Some positions where the FV heavy would need a speed boost to get there safely or something. The E5 might do this without the speed boost, and he can therefore take 2 repair kits and the shield, reactive shield. And also, obviously, the gun push or how the tank is shaped is also depends on the position that you play, because the FV has the turret on the rear. It might be difficult to peek then. So yeah, it really depends on the situation. But yeah, I think only the E5 is something that sometimes get into our tactics.
Yeah, I think it's quite, for me, it's good to see like that, adding some variety in it, and it's also reassuring to see the WZ113 is still getting used. We're still seeing the IS4, the T110E3. Those, there's still other tanks being played. It's not just Foch, FV215B, and T22 every single game with the token bat chat to do the spotting. Going back to the Progetto 65, I did some of the testing for Wargaming on the tank. I loved it. It was one of the best tanks I ever drove. What is it, or what about that tank makes you say that you don't expect to see it in the kind of this level of tournament play?
Well, for me, I actually was not one of the testers when it was for clans to test. And also, on my account, I have the Standard B right now. I haven't played it a lot, maybe 20 games or something.
Welcome to the
so
swarm.
I don't know. I feel like in a 1v1 scenario, when you got that clip gun, your DPM is quite low. And to at least for I'm talking now about the tier 9 because obviously I haven't played the projector in not even on whatever. I haven't played it. I don't even know the statistics. So for me, the tier 9, I just feel like the DPM is rather tragic indeed, and it would take me 23 seconds to reload it. Completely. But
and I think as well the penetration. I was having a chat with some of the guys from North America, and they pointed out that it's basically got the same pen values as a bat chat. So I mean, when you have the choice between that or a T22, it's
yeah, and also it can get HG'd quite reliably. So when there is a Foch with an HG clip,
we've
don't
seen
yeah.
I mean, we've seen we saw it Feast on the Asia server earlier today. We saw it from you guys, the Foch 155 in the hands of a professional player. When it can get the side or the rear of the right target, I mean, the amount of damage that thing can put out is just absolutely mind-blowing. Two high explosive shells, and it's like 7.5 or 8 seconds or something between the shots.
It's not a lot. I think it's or 7.5.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's crazy good. So, but no, I just want to say I was really impressed with Carnage today. I had some concerns when Navon equalized early on Fort Despair. I'm not going to lie. But the last game on Black Goldfield was beautiful. They traded so effectively. So thank you for coming. Thank you for agreeing to come on to the channel to do some interviews.
Thank you for having this chance.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to make top 4?
I hope so. I think we will actually contest it. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, I mean, after seeing you in the Ascent tournaments, top of the leaderboard, and your performance tonight, I am expecting Carnage to be in the top 4. So thank you so much, Blue Steel from Carnage Clan, and wishing you good luck versus Loka and Raid tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any shout-outs that you want to make, or?
I know that the people from Prof, the new German clan, they're watching this. Thank you very much for warming up with us. Even between the games, they still came by and they helped us preparing for the games. It's just real pleasure because I know they're watching right now. So big shout out to them.
Yeah, big shout out to Prof. Okay, thank you so much, Blue Steel from Carnage. It's been fantastic to have you join us at the end of the stream. All the best for the rest of the tournament, buddy.
Thank you very much. See you.
Okay, that was Blue Steel. I think we've hung up on him on Discord. It's something we thought we'd throw in, just a little interview at the end to extend the streams just a tiny bit. Now, we'll just try and restore the volume of everything. There we go. It sounds better. But yeah, Blue Steel, really nice guy. Very good of him to come onto channel and do some, answer some questions. Certainly, he seems, I mean, we just spoke to basically a clan rep of Carnage, and he sounded so chill. You know, you wouldn't have thought that the guy had just come out of 10 rounds of Blitz Pro play. So super strong performance by him. Stream's been going for a while. I think we've passed the 2-hour mark now, which is good. I hope those of you that were watching for the crates, you got your crates. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Those of you that subscribed, thank you for liking the video. We are going to be back later on this evening in about 5 hours time with North America server. It is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to North America. We're going to follow Team Resurgence. For those of you wondering about the rewards, they'll stop when I end. They will stop. They will come through when I end the stream. 15-30 minutes after the stream ends, you should have all of the rewards. I hope that you get all the good stuff in the containers. Thank you so much for joining me. I've got so many messages to go through. I don't want to go through them live on stream because it will take me forever. And I do actually need to save my poor computer before it overheats and dies. But thank you so much for tuning in. Hope for those of you that will be online in about 5 hours time that you will join us for North America. Otherwise, we're going to be streaming Asia 1 p.m. Central European Summertime tomorrow afternoon. Back again 8 p.m. Central European Summertime tomorrow evening for the rounds 3 and 4 of EU. And then again in the morning on Sunday for North America. I took Monday off work, thank God. Anyways, we passed 3k subs. I don't know, I have to do something to celebrate. That's a pretty awesome milestone.
Welcome to the swarm.
And Hidden Strawberry has just joined. That's sub number 3001, no doubt. Okay, Rolling Swarm signing off for now. Huge thank you to Blue Steel from Carnage. See you all very soon. Ciao, guys.
Still we lack, something's missing, need a track that is hitting, making racks, making millions, that's the mission. I don't waste time, no I make time, all these people wanna hate, fine, I'ma make mine, while you sitting there complaining, I'll be training, while you sitting there just waiting, I'm creating. Yeah, sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, ready to go, man, lock and load. That's right, I swear to God that I can drop it, bro. Yeah, I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm Tupac. Getting caught with a few thoughts.